Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Many people want to speak English better. They want to speak fast, clear, and with confidence. So they study grammar rules. They read English books. They learn many new words. They also try to remember full English sentences. These are all good things, but there is one more important thing: thinking in English. What does it mean to think in English? It means using English inside your head. When you want to say something, you don't translate from your first language. You don't think in your native language first. You go straight to English. Your mind works in English. At first, this can feel strange. Your brain is used to your native language. You have used it for many years. So, when you try to use English in your head, it feels slow or hard. But don't worry. This is normal. Every new skill takes time. When you were a child, you did not speak your first language in one day. You listened, learned, and practiced. Thinking in English is the same. Let's look at why thinking in English is so helpful. First, it helps you speak faster. If you think in your own language and then try to translate every word, it takes time. Sometimes the words don't translate well. You stop and think, how do I say this in English? This delay can make you feel nervous. For example, imagine you are in a restaurant. The waiter comes and asks, "What would you like?" If you first think in your own language, then try to translate, you may feel stressed. You might make mistakes, but if you think directly in English, you can answer quickly. You might say, "I would like a hamburger and water, please." It sounds natural. You feel more confident. Thinking in English also saves brain energy. Translating all the time is hard work. It uses a lot of brain power. You may feel tired after speaking English for only a short time. But when you stop translating and start thinking in English, your brain feels more relaxed. It becomes easier to enjoy English. Another great reason to think in English is faster learning. When your brain is in English mode, you notice English around you. You hear it in songs, you see it in movies, you read it on signs. You start to learn new words without even trying. It's like your brain becomes a sponge. It soaks up English naturally. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are walking in the city. You see a sign that says fresh bread. Because your brain is thinking in English, you understand it quickly. You don't say, "What does that mean in my language?" You just know. This helps you remember the phrase better and use it later. You don't have to be perfect to start thinking in English. Maybe your sentences are short. Maybe you make small mistakes. That is okay. In fact, that is great. It means you are learning. Like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. A child doesn't speak perfectly, but the child keeps trying. You can do the same. Some people think, "I will wait until my English is better. Then I will start thinking in English." But that is not a good idea. You should start now. Use the English you already know. Even simple sentences are fine. Say things like, "I am hungry," "It is raining," or "I like this song." These small thoughts help build your English brain. It's also important to know that starting is the hardest part. In the beginning, you may feel very slow. You may stop many times, you may not know the words, you may feel frustrated, but this is part of learning. It's normal. Don't give up. If you keep going, thinking in English becomes easier every day. Many people face the same problem. They are used to thinking in their native language. They did this for many years. Changing that habit feels strange. It's like trying to write with your left hand if you are right-handed. At first, it feels wrong. But if you practice, your left hand becomes stronger. The same thing happens with English thinking. You train your brain. Soon, it feels more natural. Vocabulary can also be a problem. If you don't know enough English words, it's hard to think in English. That's okay. You don't need to know every word. Start with the words you know. If you see something and don't know the English word, check it in a dictionary or translation app. Next time, you will remember. Confidence is also important. Many people feel shy even when they are thinking alone. They think, is this sentence correct? Or what if I make a mistake? But don't worry, no one hears your thoughts. You are safe in your mind. It's the perfect place to practice. Make mistakes. Learn from them. That's how you grow. Many learners have the habit of translating. They hear something in English, and their brain quickly changes it to their native language. Or, when they want to speak English, they first think in their own language and then try to find the English words. This habit is very common. It's how most people start learning English. But over time, this habit becomes a problem. Let's imagine a student named Anna. She is from Spain. When she learns English, she always translates from Spanish in her head. One day, her teacher asks her, "What did you do yesterday?" Anna starts thinking in Spanish. Then she tries to translate every word into English. She becomes slow. She says, I go shop yesterday. Her sentence is not clear and she feels embarrassed. She doesn't want to speak anymore. Now imagine Anna starts thinking in English. Her brain learns to say, "Yesterday, I went shopping." She doesn't need to stop and translate. She feels faster, more relaxed, and more confident. This is the power of thinking in English. But how can you stop the habit of translating? The answer is practice. Every day, try to think in English, even for a short time. At first, you might only think one word in English. Then you can think one short sentence. Later, you can think in full ideas. Slowly, your brain will change its habit. Sometimes, thinking in English feels uncomfortable. You may say to yourself, "This is hard, I can't do it." But that's okay. Many things feel hard at the beginning. Think about riding a bicycle. At first, you fall, you feel scared, but with practice, you get better. The same is true for thinking in English. Don't give up when it feels strange. Keep trying. Your environment is also important. If you always hear your native language at home, at school, or on TV, it is hard to think in English. So, try to bring more English into your daily life. Listen to English music while cooking. Watch short English videos during lunch. Read simple English books or news on your phone. Even 10 minutes a day can help. You can also change the language on your phone or computer to English. This small change helps your brain see and read English words more often. For example, instead of seeing settings, you will see configuration only in your memory. But now, your eyes will see settings, and your brain starts to learn it naturally. Some learners want to think perfectly in English. They want every sentence in their mind to be 100% correct, but this can cause stress. It can stop you from practicing. Don't worry about making mistakes in your mind. No one can hear your thoughts. This is your private practice space. You can say, "I go school now" in your head and later learn to say, "I am going to school now." That's okay. Mistakes help you improve. Think like a child learning to speak. A child doesn't care about grammar, they just say what they feel. Want juice? Or go outside. Slowly, they learn better ways to speak. You can do the same. Use simple English. Use what you know, speak in your head, you will get better. So, how do you begin thinking in English? One easy way is labeling. Look around you. Name the things you see. For example, you are in your room. You look around and say in your mind, "This is a bed. That is a window. This is a book." Doing this helps your brain connect English words with real objects. Now try to add more details. Don't just say, "This is a chair." Try, "This is a black chair. It is soft and big. I like sitting on it." This kind of thinking gives your brain more English to work with. You practice describing things, which is very useful when you speak with others. Another way to think in English is to talk to yourself. You don't have to speak out loud. You can speak quietly in your mind. For example, you are making breakfast. You can think, "I am frying an egg. I will make coffee next. I like eggs. They are easy to cook." This kind of self-talk is great practice. It helps you use English in real-life situations. You can also describe your actions during the day. As you walk to work or school, think, "I am walking. The weather is warm. I see a red car." These small thoughts help your brain stay in English mode. You don't need to speak to anyone. Just think. That's enough. Don't worry if you don't know a word. If you want to say bottle, but you don't know the word, try to describe it. Say, "The thing with water inside." Later, check a dictionary. Then next time, you can say bottle right away. This is how you grow your vocabulary while thinking in English. Another fun method is to ask yourself questions. For example, you are sitting in a park. You can ask, "What do I see?" Then answer, "I see trees, birds, and people walking." Or ask, "How do I feel?" and say, "I feel happy because the sun is shining." These little questions and answers help your brain stay active in English. Setting small goals is another helpful way to practice thinking in English. You don't need to think in English all day. That's too hard in the beginning. Start small. Choose a short time every day to only think in English. For example, when you eat breakfast, try to think in English. Say in your mind, "I am eating bread. I am drinking milk. This bread is soft. I like it." You can also choose to think in English during your walk to school or work. Maybe your walk is 10 minutes long. That's a perfect time to practice. You can say in your head, "I am walking to school. I see a dog. The dog is brown. It is running. I feel happy today." Each day, you can try to add 1 more minute of thinking in English. Today, think in English for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, try 6 minutes. After 1 week, you may reach 10 or even 15 minutes. These small steps help you grow slowly and with confidence. Technology can also help you practice. Most people have a phone. Use your phone to help your English thinking. You can open your Notes app and write short sentences in English. For example, "Today is sunny. I feel good. I will study English later." This helps you put your thoughts into English words. You can also use the voice recorder or voice typing tool. Speak a sentence in English and see if your phone understands you. If the words on the screen match what you said, that's great. If not, you can try again. This gives you feedback and helps you improve your pronunciation and thinking speed. Some learners try to dream in English. Of course, you cannot control your dreams. But before you go to sleep, you can think in English. You can plan your next day. Say in your mind, "Tomorrow I will wake up at 7. I will eat toast. I will go to work. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock." This helps your brain stay in English mode before sleep. And sometimes, this even helps your dreams use English too. Another good way to think in English is to surround yourself with English. If you only hear and see your own language, your brain stays in that language. But if you hear English often, your brain starts to change. Watch English movies with subtitles. Listen to English songs while you clean your room. Read short English stories or news every day. The more English you see and hear, the easier it becomes to think in English. You don't have to understand everything. Just listen. Your brain will slowly learn the sounds, words, and sentence patterns. Over time, you will start thinking in English without trying. Some learners feel shy, even when they are just thinking. They are afraid their grammar is bad or their words are wrong. But remember, no one can hear your thoughts. Thinking is private. You don't need to feel shy or scared. Make mistakes in your mind. Learn from them. That's how you get better. You can also practice with simple activities. One good exercise is to imagine your day in English. Think about what you will do in the morning, afternoon, and evening. For example, tomorrow I will get up at 7 o'clock. I will take a shower and eat breakfast. I will take the bus to school. In the afternoon, I will do my homework. At night, I will watch a movie. This helps you use full sentences in English. It makes your mind comfortable with thinking in the language. Another fun idea is to imagine a conversation. Ask yourself questions and answer them in English. For example, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is noodles. I like them because they are tasty and easy to cook. You can also imagine different situations. Pretend you are in a restaurant. Think, what would you like to eat? I would like some chicken and rice, please. Or pretend you are shopping. How much is this shirt? It's $10. These small role plays help your brain get used to English in real-life situations. When you are ready, try to think in full paragraphs. This means more than just 1 or 2 sentences. You can describe a memory, a place you like, or something you enjoy doing. For example, I love the park near my home. It is big and green. There are many trees and flowers. I like to walk there in the evening. Sometimes I sit on a bench and watch the birds. It makes me feel calm and happy. This kind of thinking helps you practice storytelling. It also helps your brain use English for longer thoughts. It's also important to celebrate your progress. Many learners focus too much on their mistakes. They think, my English is not good, or I still make many errors. But it's better to think about what you can do now. Maybe last month you could not think even 1 sentence in English, but today you can think for 5 minutes. That is great progress. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language takes time. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people learn fast. Some people need more time. That is okay. Don't compare yourself with others. Just focus on your own journey. Every step you take is a step forward. A good way to feel your progress is to keep a journal. Write 1 or 2 sentences in English every day. In the beginning, you can write things like, today is Monday. I feel tired. Later, you may write, I went to the market today. I bought apples, milk, and bread. The weather was hot. After a few weeks, you can look back and see how much your English thinking has improved. Try to have fun with it. Thinking in English doesn't need to be boring or hard. You can play games with yourself. For example, pick a color, let's say blue. Then, for 5 minutes, look around and name everything blue in English. Blue pen, blue bag, blue sky. You can do this with other things too, like numbers, shapes, or animals. You can also use pictures to practice thinking in English. Find a photo in a book, a magazine, or on your phone. Look at it carefully and describe it in English in your mind. For example, look at a photo of a beach. You can think, there is a big blue sea. The sand is yellow. A boy is playing with a ball. The sun is shining. People are smiling. This is good training for your brain. It helps you use English to describe what you see, and it helps you learn new words too. Sometimes you may feel like you are not improving. This happens to everyone. It's called a plateau. It means your progress is slow for a while, but don't worry. If you keep practicing, you will improve again. Just like with exercise, sometimes your body needs rest before it becomes stronger. Remember, the goal is not to speak like a native speaker. The goal is to speak clearly and confidently. You want to express your ideas in English. Thinking in English helps you do that. You don't need perfect grammar or long words. You just need to be understood. If you feel tired, take a short break. You can walk, stretch, or listen to music, then come back and try again. Learning English is like a long journey. You don't need to run. Just keep moving forward step by step. It also helps to use your imagination. You don't need a real person to talk to. You can imagine a friend. Talk to this imaginary friend in English. Tell them about your day. Today I went to the library. I read a book about animals. I learned many new words. You can also ask your friend questions and answer them. If you make this a daily habit, your brain will become stronger. Just like people go to the gym to train their muscles, you are training your English brain. The more you practice, the better you get. You can also think about your feelings in English. For example, when you feel happy, say in your mind, I feel happy because the sun is shining. When you feel sad, say, I feel sad because it's raining. Thinking about your emotions helps you connect English to your real life. Another helpful idea is to watch a short English video with subtitles. After watching, close your eyes and think about the video in English. Try to remember what the people said. Try to repeat it in your mind. For example, if someone said, I'm going to the store, think, what did he say? Oh, yes, he is going to the store. This helps you keep English inside your mind. Songs are also useful. Choose an English song you like. Listen to it many times, try to understand the words. Then think about the meaning. Ask yourself, what is this song about? And answer in simple English. For example, this song is about love. The singer misses someone. All these small activities help you make English a part of your thinking. The more often you think in English, the more natural it will feel. There is one more idea that many learners find very helpful, using role plays. You can imagine different situations in your life and practice how to think and speak in English in those moments. For example, imagine you are at the airport. What will the officer say? Can I see your passport? What will you answer? Yes, here it is. Or imagine you are at a hotel. You can think, hello, I have a reservation for one night. You can create many situations in your mind. Think about going to the doctor, shopping at a store, taking a bus, or asking for help. Try to imagine the full conversation. Think about what the other person might say. Then, think about how you will reply. This kind of practice is very powerful because it prepares you for real life. Later, you can even write down these role plays in a notebook. You can write something like this. At the store, hello, can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for some apples. How many would you like? 6, please. Here you go, that's $3. Thank you. Reading and thinking about small dialogues like this can make your brain ready for everyday English. As you keep practicing, you will feel stronger. At first, you may only think single words, then short sentences, then full conversations, and finally full paragraphs. For example, try to describe your favorite memory in English. You can think something like this. When I was 10 years old, I went to the zoo with my family. I saw lions, monkeys, and elephants. I was very excited. I ate ice cream. I took many photos. That day was very special to me. You are now not only thinking in English, you are telling stories in English. This is a big step. Be proud of yourself. Another good thing to do is to talk about your day. Even if no one is around, you can imagine you are telling a friend. You can think, "Today I woke up at 6:30. I was tired, but I had to go to work. I made some coffee. I wore my blue shirt. I took the bus. At work, I had a meeting with my team. After that, I ate lunch with my friend." This kind of daily practice helps build fluency. If you don't know a word while thinking, don't stop. Try to describe the word. If you don't know how to say key, maybe you can say the small thing that opens a door. Later, you can look it up and learn the word. That's how you keep learning. One very important thing to remember is this: mistakes are part of learning. Don't be afraid of them. When you ride a bicycle, you fall. When you learn to cook, you burn food. It's the same with English. Make mistakes. Learn from them. Keep going. Also, try to enjoy the process. Learning English is not only about grammar or tests. It's about understanding people, sharing your thoughts, and making new friends. When you think in English, you are building a bridge to the world. That is something special. Here's one last activity you can try every day. Before you sleep, close your eyes and think in English. Say to yourself, "Today I learned new words. I practiced thinking in English. I am proud of myself. Tomorrow I will do even better." This small moment at the end of the day helps your brain remember English. It also helps you sleep with a good feeling in your heart. Thinking in English is one of the best ways to improve your speaking. It helps you speak faster, with more confidence and less stress. At first, it may feel strange or hard. That's normal. All new habits take time, but if you stay patient and practice every day, you will see great results. You can start small. Label things in your house, talk to yourself, describe your day, imagine conversations, ask yourself questions. Use apps, music, videos, and books to help you. Don't worry about being perfect. Just keep going. Every minute you spend thinking in English helps you become better. Soon, you will feel more natural, more fluent, and more confident. English will become a part of your life, so start today. Don't wait. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. You are not alone. Many people around the world are on the same journey. Keep going and don't give up. You can do it. Keep thinking, keep speaking, and keep learning. English is now part of you.
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.